We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Jack Flaherty will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So coming to the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be. This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a good pitch there. They come after him and the count goes full. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
So now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Working on striking out the side in the first. Right side and right into the shift. Scooped up. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, settling in now, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Colton.
The pitch.
Wong.
Ball one. And he misses again, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Now the pitch.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton coming on. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The shortstop.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot here for Paul DeYoung, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. Line to the right side. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now. Dylan Carlson popped him up. Urshela is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
At the plate, Andrew Miller. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Cole, a California-born ball player. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Luke Voigt. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. In there, strike two. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-2 once more. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through, a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Gleyber Torres swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brad Miller. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Wind up and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Yadier Molina comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. In now, Harrison Bader, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cole has his target and the pitch.
0-1.
Now the 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. And it's 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in. All set for the start of the inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Here it comes. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Garrett Cole. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
DJ LeMahieu is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up now, Jack Flaherty, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jack Flaherty.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Hit to third. Speared on the dive to first. That's off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course he did that too.
Digging in, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. And he lays off for ball 1. Wong is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell. His pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Ready now, Paul Goldschmidt. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt, and the Cardinals lead it now 3-0.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
At the plate now, Dylan Carlson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
The left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
At the plate, Luke Voigt, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. St. Louis is out in front, 3-0. At the plate, Andrew Miller comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
Yadier Molina will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Miller on third. Miller is at second with nobody out. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. But a good idea not to test that arm out there. It's one of the best as he'll retreat to third base, and there are two away now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Harrison Bader will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cards leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go as the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now.
The 2-0.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Now the 2-1. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. And this one is gone. A home run. Well,
they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give him a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others. But the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So now to the plate, Garrett Cole. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Yankees 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Here's the first pitch to him. Weak grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 strike now from Cole. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Colton Wong. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming, here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. To third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. The pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time, as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
I'm set with the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it, so he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. John Gant takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fouled away.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
I'm sure at the plate right there, he's thinking stay up the middle, hard line drives to either gap. He did it one better, giving his team the lead right there with a huge 3-run bomb.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home. Paul Goldschmidt will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dylan Carlson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
This one is launched. Look at this. Judge looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Stepping in now, Andrew Miller. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
A runner on first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Cole sets. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo. Now batting, Gleyber Torres. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Bader is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Clint Frazier will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. A bouncer to the left side. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Last half of the 7th here, and in to bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Tyler O'Neill will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 41, Tyler O'Neill.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is Hicks. Onto the lawn and gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Next to the Cardinals,
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. And he fouls this one off. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Paul DeYoung will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Oh and 1, here it comes. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive base hit. So with 2 away, Paul Goldschmidt gets a chance following the base hit.
The batter, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 5-4 St. Louis. Giovanni Gallegos enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Cold strike on the corner. Good changeup that time. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Aaron Hicks is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 2-3 go the Bombers. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Zach Britton is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Zach Britton.
Dylan Carlson will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The right fielder, number 21.
Digging in, Andrew Miller. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. 1 out, nobody on. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Miller is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, third base.
Ready once again, Brad Miller. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws. In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
0-2 the count to Miller.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Britton pauses. Here's the pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Yadier Molina is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. The 1-0 home. 2 out with the man at first. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Still a ball and 2 strikes. To the left side, but it's well foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped straight up, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
And this is why you come to the game right here. I'll tell you what, this is an absolutely great matchup. A couple alpha dogs out there. That probably won't be the last fastball we're going to see.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in the 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Luke Voigt stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
First base.
Digging in once again, Gio Urshela. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A 1-0 delivery. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fouled away. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Yankees, good night.
Hey, listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Cards jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. John Gant is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes.